Welcome to Module 3, Creating a Vibrant Database. Now that doesn't sound too sexy, but what if I said to you, for your health, you need to have a heart? Well, for a small business owner, your database is the heart of your business. Think about other professions. Let's say a dentist sells his or her practice. What are they selling? The chairs, the sharp, pointy objects. What are they selling? They're selling their database of repeat and referral customers. In essence, the very essence and worth and value of your business is a database, and that's why we spend so much time on it. Your database is the heart of your business. It's everything. This is where you're going to get your referrals from. This is where you build your relationships. This is where your future is. But first, let's talk about what a database is not, because there's a lot of misconceptions. A database is not a mailing list. A database is a list of relationships. A list of relationships. Very important. Now, your database might start out as a mailing list. It might start out as names and email addresses you got from an online source, but it's got to become a list of relationships. And the key, and we're going to walk you through this, is to sort and qualify those relationships, invest time, provide value, and build relationships. So let's kind of roll up our sleeves now and get a little gritty with this, and we're going to talk about the database. I spent 30 years of my life around this, and it's a series of concentric circles. You see, it's not some monolithic view of just names, addresses, and phone numbers. What we do is we sort and qualify databases based on relationship, based on what we'll call a referability index. And what we decide to do is work through this to find out who are our best people, who do we spend most of our time with, and who do we spend less time with? What activities do we do for some that perhaps we don't do for others? What activities do we do for all? So let me walk you through this great mystery. We start out here with the very center of your database. The focus of your business is your best, either repeat customers or someone who sent you multiple referrals. Well, if you're brand new to the business, you might say, well, I don't have any of those. Well, I would then say, who's most sold on you? You know, maybe your mom's in that category. Maybe your best friend. An A+ by their very nature is an advocate. Now, this is a criteria that will hold up for you for the next 20 years of your career. So the A+ are the very special, very few, the people who are absolute advocates. They are walking, talking billboards for you and your business. The A's, these would be past clients or people who've sent you referrals occasionally. And again, if you're new starting out, I don't know who these people are. Well, trust me, we're going to get you your list, and then we're going to start sorting and qualifying. The bottom line is when you're new, you want people who are willing to endorse you, okay? This next group, this B group, these are people who would refer you if asked and shown how. Your sphere of influence, for example. And a sphere of influence is a phrase very commonly used in real estate. It'd be like, who do you send a mailing to at the holiday season? And so things like that. So it'll be a little broader base. And again, we're going to teach and train these people. We're going to interact with these people. We're going to provide value to these people. You have to understand, if people are not lying awake at night, even when they know you're in business or you're in real estate, they're not lying awake at night wondering if you're making your house payment or not. And so we're going to get you beyond the pale here and really connecting with these people. The next group would be C people. These would be new additions to your database. We're going to show you ways to bring new people into your database. And by the way, as long as I've been in business, over 35 years, I'm always bringing new people in. Okay, you have to. It's what keeps your business fresh, and it keeps you fresh. Okay, next. The O, this will be the online context. Now, again, when you're new, there's a lot of people will sell that this is the whole thing. This is all you need to do is online. Well, let me tell you, that will not feed the family, okay? That can be a great supporting methodology. And then we have this next group right here, the Ds. These are people to be deleted from your database. And believe it or not, even when you're starting out, there's just people you don't want to do business with. They're people you don't connect with. Maybe they're super negative, real downer, okay? Those are people you don't want to keep investing in, okay? So we have our A+, our A's, our B's, our C's, our O's, and our D's. And this becomes a descending order. Imagine this is actually 3D. And it's like this. This is the top, okay? And that's your A+. This is who you're going to spend the most time with. the nicest, friendliest, the ones who like you the most. That's right. We want you to spend your time with the people who like you the most. Yeah. When I first got into real estate, it was a real grind. It was, you just need to grind and cold call and door knock until it didn't matter. Every no got you closer to a yes. Boom, 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 boom. That's how I was taught how to do real estate. And what I found out was, no, I need to go to where the water's warm first. And that's what we want you to do. Oh, by the way, when you're new to the business, you want to get good feedback. You want to have positive interactions with people. So we're going to start with the friendliest faces and work our way out. So we'll be revisiting this many times throughout this course. Now, what we have to do is organize this list of relationships. And the best way to do that is with a client relationship manager, a CRM. And I'm going to talk to you about these here in a second. Obviously, as part of your program with us, we've included the Referral Maker CRM. The reason being is it was designed specifically for the Working by Referral system to sort and qualify a database and for you to market and promote your business to that sorted and qualified database. Now, here's just a couple of basic stats. According to the National Association of realtors earning $100,000 are twice as more likely to use a CRM than agents who earn less. Nucleus research showed that CRM returns $8.71 for every dollar spent. It's just one of the most critical ways to grow a business in the modern world. So let's talk about creating a vibrant database. And as you've learned by now, I have 3 major points for you. First is you want to create your personal database, your personal relationships. Second, you want to create your business database. These are people you do business with. And then third, we're going to show you the power of leveraging a CRM. So create your personal database, create your business database, and then we're going to show you how to leverage a CRM. So let's take a look. Make a list of everyone you know personally. Now, very easy to bypass that statement, but this is one of the most crucial parts of this whole system. And this is a process. This is not something you'll do at a just sitting down for 10 minutes. Or, I have a mailing list here, or I have a Christmas card list here. This is, you need to rack your brain. You start with everyone you know, and you keep revisiting it and revisiting it and revisiting it. Here are some memory joggers for you, whether it be your sphere of influence, right? That's the card list at the holidays. All your family, all your friends, neighbors, people you go to church with, sports teams, parents, social circles, online network, colleagues from a previous employment. If you just started real estate, that's a crucial way. And just keep revisiting the list. You're going to be shocked. A couple of days will go by and you go, oh my gosh, I can't believe I forgot him. Oh my gosh, I can't believe I forgot them. And so you're just going to keep revisiting this all the time. I would say in the short term, have a little notebook with you at all times, or use your iPhone or your smartphone. Constantly realize you'll come out of the shower and a name will come to your mind. You'll be shocked at some of the people who are right there in front of you that you'll miss. So constantly be updating that list, okay? Rack your brain, rack your brain. Next, you want to make a list of everyone you know professionally. Who cuts your lawn? Who does your taxes? Who cuts your hair? Believe it or not, these are all connected to other people. They all have a database themselves. So who do you do business with? Who do you refer business to? Oh, by the way, if you refer business to someone else, they view you as an A-plus client. So you need to tap into that. Now, to help you with these memory joggers, we actually have a resource called Hidden Sources of Wealth. And it's right there on the online resource center. And this is super helpful. This will also, as a new agent, put you in a mode of all the services you need to have and need to have relationships with. Plumbers and painters and roofers and carpet cleaners and inspection services. It's all in there. And so the average real estate transaction has 27 services involved. So you're going to be a source of giving referrals to other people. You want to network with these folks. So when you go into the CRM, you'll be able to sort your business relationships. So we'll give you a prompt and you'll see where it says business relationships. You click on there and you'll be A, B, C, D'ing your business relationships too. So you'll have your personal relationships and then you'll have your business relationships. So what's the goal? It's 100 qualified relationships within 100 days. Now, in subsequent models, I'm going to teach you how to sort and qualify a database, okay? Very, very powerful. So once you've done that, now I just really want to challenge you to understand the power of a CRM and how you can leverage it to really make your business go well. What it allows you to do is multiply your efforts. So as a self-employed person, you don't feel like you have to do 100 things. Your CRM needs to work for you. And we have agents that are really good at the working by referral. They're really good at the relationship part. And when we can get them using the tools, their business really jumps. And so this really is allowed to leverage you by leveraging a CRM. So here's the first thing. It helps you stay organized. And when you're self-employed, it is very easy to become disorganized. And when you get a few deals in the hopper, very easy to become disorganized. And so that's why the home screen at the Referral Maker organizes your day as you organize your database and organizes your activities so you know what to do next. So that's the power of it there. Next, it keeps you focused. Leveraging a CRM, it really keeps you focused. So you spend time with the right people. Here's the thing. We all have the same amount of hours in the day. We need to be spending time with the right people. So in your database, and it'll come up on your phone, it'll tell you who an A+ is and who an A is, where you need to be investing your time. When you're spending a lot of time with C's and D's, you are wasting your time. So we need to know who to spend our time with. So it keeps us organized, helps us stay focused, and then it prompts us to action. And this is a beautiful thing. As a practicing real estate professional, when I had a chance to go build this great coaching company, I knew what I needed to do for my business, and I knew as we've trained more people what they needed. So now this CRM is interactive, comes right up on your phone. It tells you who to call and who's next. Hey, here's an A+, you need to call them. Hey, write a note, keep a contact. So it really allows you to do that. Now, how does this work? How does it go from being, hey, this is a great tool? You have to import your list. It's the first and most important step with the CRM. Whatever list you have, import it now. Okay? And we have on the Online Resource Center a step-by-step tutorial on how to do this. It's very simple. And if I can do it, you can do it. I promise you that. Okay? So import your list. The next thing with the CRM is you want to use it for your mailings. And mail is still a very, very powerful tool. So once you import your list, now you get to use it for your mailings. In this program, we have 3 mailings for you. The first one is your announcement letter that'll go along with one of these designed, what we call items of value. And I'll explain these in modules to come. But you're going to use your CRM. And we have this wonderful guess who just got into the real estate business letter, along with an item of value that you're going to include. So your mailings are going to have some real punch to them every single month, some value. As we go through this, I get you ready for the CRM. I know I need to address something right now, and I will read your mind a little bit because I've trained a lot of new agents. And as I start to teach the ways in which we can build our database and build to market and use a CRM and start to do mailings, there's one question that kind of blocks out everything else that a new agent's hearing is, what if someone talks to me? What if somebody asks me the one question that terrifies me, which is this? So, how long you been in the business? And that is a dialogue that often terrifies a new agent. I've trained more realtors than anybody in the history of the world. And I'm going to tell you this fact, that there's people who've been in the business a long time who are not very good at it. So new agents, I'm trying to train you up right. You need to have enthusiasm. And here is the new agent dialogue. You know, I'm newer to the business, but I have a lot of energy and I'm fired up. I'm enthusiastic and I have time available for you. If we encounter a problem that I don't know the answer to, I'm just one phone call away from people in my office who have hundreds of years of experience, and I'll get you all the answers you need. You don't have to be the person who provides the answer. You need to be the person with the attitude and energy to go get all the answers. Just remember, in every sport, there's a draft, and every team and every fan base gets so excited about the new people coming into the business. I'm excited you're coming into the business, and I'm really excited that you're coming into the business and getting the most comprehensive step-by-step training ever developed for a new agent. But we've been doing this a long time. For example, Charles Segay, he's in Ottawa, Ontario. When he came to our program, he was newly married, very young, and all his friends were too young to buy a house. So he started with us as a brand new agent. You know, by his second year, he was doing 20 transactions a year. His third year, he made over $100,000. Last year, he did $8.6 million in volume. Guess what? Charles learned the new agent dialogue. Guess what? He learned to handle that objection. So what did we cover today? We covered your personal database and creating one of these, sorting them into A's and B's and C's and D's, and that you know more people than you think, and you need to keep racking your brain. We talked about creating that business database, the business relationships, which are a great source of referrals. And we talked about leveraging a CRM, that it keeps you organized and tracks your progress. Here's the thing, boys and girls, I don't care how technologically sophisticated you are or are not. Everybody can learn to use a CRM, and we've put on the ORC, the Online Resource Center, educational videos that are very simple for you to follow to learn how to use the Referral Maker CRM. Now, I'm going to kill you with this phrase, but I'm going to say it every time I talk to you, that education without implementation is merely entertainment. Here are your training action steps for this week. First, gather names, addresses, phone numbers, and emails for your database with the goal to get to 100 qualified relationships. Then we want you to watch the following Referral Maker CRM tutorials on the Online Resource Center: the complete tour, importing your database, setting up your letterhead, and setting up your signature. After you've watched the videos, then it's time to set up your CRM and upload all your contacts into your CRM. Now you're cooking with peanut oil right there. Now, in Module 4, I'm going to be covering the 80-20 rule, and I'm going to show you how this magical formula makes your database grow and your business grow. We'll see you then.